There are times when coincidences seem almost impossible. Have you ever noticed strange sequences of numbers like 11, 11 or 22, 22 on the clock and wondered what they could mean? Welcome to the fascinating world of number mysticism. Today we will dive deep into the basic principles of numerology and discover together what lies behind these synchronous number sequences. This is not a coincidence, but a sign that could have a deeper meaning in your life. Good that you found this video. Now it's about understanding that every number in numerology has its own vibration and energy. Your date of birth, for example, is not just a date, but a cosmic signature that can reveal a lot about your destiny, personality, and life purpose. But before we look at these aspects in more detail, let's talk about another fascinating topic, the spheres of synchronicity. These spheres are hidden planes of existence that show how everything in the universe is connected. But don't worry, I will slowly prepare you to understand their full implications. Imagine that each recurring number you see is a message from another dimension, an indication that it is time to pause and decode the message. These numbers are like beacons in the night, pointing the way to deeper knowledge and understanding. For example, seeing 1111 could indicate that a new beginning is imminent or that your thoughts are manifesting. The triangular numbers 3, 6, and 9 deserve special attention in the world of number mysticism. It is often said that these numbers have a deep spiritual meaning and are keys to the harmony of the universe. Their mathematical specificity and their recurrence in so many natural forms point to their deep esoteric significance. We will explore in detail later how these special numbers can influence our connection to the cosmos. Why am I showing you this now? Because it is important that you develop a sense of the mysteries around you. The tension I create by not revealing the full meaning yet is not meant to frustrate you, but to pique your curiosity and make you walk through life more mindfully. You are at a point in your life where you are beginning to recognize the connections between you and the universe. This is a first step in a direction that many before you have already taken. Ancient cultures were already aware of the power of numbers and used this knowledge to shape their civilizations and impart spiritual wisdom. Their temples, texts, and rituals reflect a deep understanding of the cosmic laws expressed through numbers. In our further chapters, we will take a closer look at some of these fascinating examples and see how we can integrate this ancient knowledge into our modern lives. Can you imagine what it would be like to fully understand the language of numbers? What would you do if you could suddenly realize what specific messages the universe is sending you through numbers? It's an exciting thought, isn't it? As we continue through this video, you will learn how to interpret these messages and perhaps how to integrate them into your daily life. Now we're going to look at a particularly mystical phenomenon, the number 1111. Have you ever seen this sequence of numbers on a clock or anywhere else? Many people report such moments, especially in times of great personal change or spiritual awakening. It is often said that 1111 is a universal sign for the beginning of a spiritual path and symbolizes the opening of new perspectives. Imagine you are at a crossroads in your life. Perhaps you feel an inner restlessness or the urge for change. Suddenly, the sequence of numbers 1111 appears all around you. This is no coincidence, but a clear indication that the universe is communicating with you. It is an invitation to leave old habits behind and follow a new path. This number is like a gate that opens up and shows you new possibilities. But what exactly does it mean when we talk about the veils of time? These metaphorical veils separate us from deeper truths and higher realities. The number 1111 has the unique ability to penetrate these veils. It encourages us to look beyond the limitations of our everyday perception and access hidden levels of consciousness. The stories surrounding this number are often full of mystery and unexpected twists and turns. Many people report that significant events have taken place in their lives after seeing 1111 frequently. Some tell of sudden career leaps, others of profound personal insights, or even of encounters that they feel were fateful. These stories give the number an almost magical quality and make us think about how synchronized events can influence our lives. But why is the universe showing you this number? And what might these events say about your own spiritual path? It is a fascinating idea that a simple sequence of numbers can bring about such profound changes. In the following chapters we will delve deeper into the meaning of number mysticism, and perhaps you too will begin to recognize the signs that the universe is sending you. By exploring the number 1111 and its meaning, you will open yourself up to a world of possibilities. You learn to pay attention to life's subtle clues and interpret them, which can help you to act more consciously and purposefully. This realization is just the beginning of a journey that will lead you to the hidden depths of your own mind. Prepare to learn even more about the mysterious ways of numbers and their connection to our daily lives in the chapters to come. It will be a journey of discovery that will not only change your perspective, but also allow you to better understand and utilize the mysteries that the universe holds. Next, we'll talk about another mysterious and powerful number sequence, 2222. Have you ever noticed how this number shows up at certain pivotal moments in your life? 2222 is often seen as a symbol of mastery and the manifestation of life goals. It is a number that reminds us that we have the power to shape our reality through conscious intention and action. Encounters with 2222 are not commonplace and carry deep meaning. They are often referred to as echoes of eternity. This concept states that each encounter with this sequence of numbers creates a strengthened connection between our present selves and our eternal, universal aspirations. It is as if the universe provides us with a direct channel through which our deepest desires and spiritual heritage resonate. Imagine you are working on an important project or are at a turning point in your life. The appearance of 2222 could be a sign that you are on the right path, that your efforts and intentions are in alignment with your highest destiny. This sequence of numbers encourages you to move forward with confidence and clarity as it signals the support of the universe. The rarity of these encounters emphasizes their importance. Personal anecdotes of people experiencing the powerful presence of 2222 in their lives bring this discussion to life. These stories range from unexpected successes to profound spiritual awakenings, all of which began after the appearance of these numbers. They serve as evidence that this sequence of numbers is a kind of cosmic approval of our plans and dreams. There are also references in history to the significance of 2222. From ancient civilizations to modern thinkers, the number has often been cited in moments of great cultural and spiritual significance. These historical references offer a fascinating insight into the universal nature of this number sequence and how it has inspired generations of seekers. By understanding the meaning behind 2222, you open yourself up to the messages the universe is sending you. It is a reminder that you are not alone in your quest for success and fulfillment. The universe is working with you to achieve your goals. Prepare to dive even deeper into the mysteries of numerology in the next chapter. We will explore how you can use these numbers in your daily life to not only manifest your own goals, but also to gain a deeper understanding of your spiritual journey. Now it's about developing a deeper understanding of synchronicities and their messages. As mentioned earlier, number sequences such as 1111 and 2222 play a key role as triggers for such events. These numbers are not just simple markers on the clock, they are triggers that can lead us onto the pathways of destiny. Carl Jung, the founder of the idea of synchronicity, described these phenomena as meaningful coincidences that have no causal relationship, but have deep meaning for the person experiencing them. Jung believed that synchronicities point to a deeper order in which the universe and our own inner processes are reflected. This view opens up a whole new level of understanding about how the universe communicates with us. Let's take a closer look at the role of 2222. This number can be understood as a powerful symbol of manifestation and affirmation. It often appears when we are on the right path to realizing our deepest dreams and goals. For example, one person who finally found her dream job after a long search reported that she had seen the number 2222 several times a day just before she received the job offer. This was no coincidence, but a clear confirmation from the universe that the decisions made and paths taken were correct. The A pathways of destiny are pathways that open up to us when we begin to pay attention to the signs that the universe is sending us. By recognizing and understanding these signs, we can learn to shape our lives more consciously and make the most of the opportunities presented to us. But how do we begin to interpret and use these signs? First of all, it is important to be attentive and open. Pay attention to repetitions and patterns in your life, especially number sequences that appear frequently. If you notice that certain numbers appear at significant moments, make a note of these observations. This can help you recognize patterns and understand the messages the universe may be sending you. Furthermore, you should reflect on the meaning of these synchronicities in relation to your current life circumstances. What is happening in your life when these numbers show up? Are there decisions you are facing or changes you are contemplating? Often these numbers are indications that your thoughts and actions are in alignment with your highest good. In the next chapter, we'll dive further into the practical application of these insights. You will learn how to actively use these synchronicities in your life to achieve your goals and further your spiritual development. It will be an exciting journey that will not only show you how to work with the universe, but also how to develop a deeper understanding of your own life and purpose. In this chapter, we look at the spiritual practices that can help you strengthen your connection to the mystical numbers such as 11, 11 and 22, 22. These numbers are not only signposts on our spiritual path, but also tools that can support us to experience deeper insights and renewal in our lives. One of the most effective ways to reinforce and utilize the messages of these numbers is through meditation. Through meditation, we create a quiet space in our minds that allows us to delve deeper into consciousness and perceive the subtle signals of the universe. When you meditate, focus on the numbers that play a role in your life. Imagine how each number carries a specific energy or message that can help you achieve your spiritual and material goals. In addition to meditation, affirmations are a powerful tool to deepen your connection to these particular numbers. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat regularly to influence your subconscious mind and shape your reality. Here are 10 positive affirmations you can incorporate into your daily routine. I am open and receptive to the messages of the universe. Every number I encounter brings an important message for my growth. I trust that the universe is guiding me on my best path. With each repetition of the numbers 11, 11 and 22, 22, I recognize my true purpose more clearly. I am in perfect harmony with the cycles of renewal in my life. Every encounter with these numbers strengthens my resolve and clarity. I use the power of numbers to manifest positive change in my life. My thoughts and actions are in harmony with the cosmic laws of synchronicity. I am grateful for every opportunity that is offered to me through these numbers. With the help of these numbers, I create a reality that serves my highest good. These affirmations should not only be repeated, but deeply felt and visualized. Take time each day to repeat these phrases, ideally during or after your meditation practice. I am happy for you that you have been on this journey with us so far. If this video has touched your heart or brought you new insights, it would be wonderful if you would really support us. You can become a channel member. It's easy to do via the link in the description below this video. Then, for a small monthly donation, you can watch all new videos before they are public to everyone else. If you decide to do this, thank you. After all, we are all here to grow and learn together, and your support is the light that illuminates our path. The cycles of renewal we experience through regular encounters with these figures support us in breaking old patterns and bringing fresh perspectives into our lives. These cycles are natural phases of growth and change that are facilitated by the cosmic support of these numbers. Finally, pay attention to the signs around you after performing these affirmations. It is very likely that you will notice an increase in synchronicities. These signs may be subtle, you may see certain numbers more frequently, or random but meaningful encounters may occur. Each of these events is an indication that your practices are working and that the universe is responding to your efforts. In the next chapter, we will explore further methods of integrating these energies into your everyday life and how you can develop an even deeper connection to the cosmic forces that shape your life through continued spiritual practice. In this chapter, we explore the transformative power of the number sequences 11, 11 and 22, 22 and how they can serve as catalysts for personal and spiritual transformation. These numbers are not just simple sequences that appear random, rather, they are powerful symbols that can trigger waves of transformation in our lives. Let's begin by looking at what we mean by waves of transformation. These waves are intense periods of personal development and renewal that are triggered by a conscious awareness and acceptance of the messages of these numbers. When you begin to accept and interpret the presence of 11, 11 or 22, 22 in your life, you open yourself up to profound change. These numbers often appear at moments when we are ready to leave old patterns behind and break new ground. Practical examples impressively illustrate the power of these numbers. Take the example of a woman who, after many years in an unsatisfying job, suddenly saw the number 22, 22 everywhere, on clocks, receipts, and even in books she happened to open. This repeated occurrence motivated her to quit her job and pursue her true passion for writing. Today she is a successful author who feels fulfilled and happy. Her life has been transformed by recognizing and acting on the message of these numbers. Another example is a young man who kept seeing 11, 11 during a difficult period in his life. He took this as a sign to focus on his spiritual development and began to meditate regularly and study spiritual teachings. The consistent application of these practices led to a remarkable change in his outlook on life and a deep inner peace. These stories are not isolated cases. Many people experience similar transformative effects when they learn to recognize and use the meaning behind these numbers. The waves of transformation are not always easy, they challenge us and force us to grow beyond our limits. But the result is often a deeper self-knowledge and a clearer alignment of our life goals. How can you activate this transformative power in your own life? Start by paying more conscious attention to the patterns and signs the universe is sending you. When you see one of these numbers, take a moment to think about what it may be trying to tell you. Be open to change and willing to let go of old habits. This process can be supported by daily meditation practices that help to clear the mind and make it more receptive to new impulses. In the next chapter, we will explore specific techniques and methods that can help you integrate these numbers even more effectively into your daily life. We will see how by understanding the messages of these numbers you can not only make personal and spiritual progress, but also establish a deeper connection to the universe. In this chapter, we address one of the biggest obstacles on the spiritual path, resistance and skepticism about the meaning of numbers like 11, 11 and 22, 22. Many people encounter this resistance when they begin to integrate the deeper meaning and guidance of these numbers into their lives. If you feel that this video has had value for you so far, I would love for you to share that value with a donation through the Super Thanks button below the video, as much as feels right and fair to you. Any gesture of appreciation is a valuable gift to me recording these videos. It's natural to encounter skepticism, especially when it comes to phenomena that defy rational explanation. The trials of the path include not only external challenges, but also inner doubts and uncertainties. These can become particularly strong when trying to integrate new spiritual insights into daily life. It is important to recognize that such resistance is part of the growth process and often occurs when we are challenged to go beyond our usual thought patterns. To deal with these doubts and strengthen your faith in the guidance of numbers, there are several approaches you can take. Education and understanding. The more you learn about the meaning and role of numbers in spiritual traditions, the more context and understanding you can develop for your own experiences. Books, workshops, and conversations with others who are experienced in this field can be very helpful. Reflection and meditation. Take time regularly to reflect on your experiences and the synchronicities that occur. Meditation can help you cultivate your inner wisdom and open your mind to accepting these phenomena. Community and support. It can be very beneficial to connect with a community that shares similar spiritual interests. Interacting with others who have had similar experiences can validate and strengthen your own perceptions. Practical application. Begin to integrate the clues given to you by numbers into your life in small, manageable steps. This can be as simple as noticing when certain numbers appear and how these moments correlate with your thoughts or situations. Acceptance and letting go. Learn to accept resistance as part of the process and not as an obstacle. Sometimes spiritual growth means embracing uncertainty and understanding that not all answers are immediately clear. Throughout this chapter, we will also explore how you can learn to see the trials of the path as opportunities to deepen your understanding and faith. These challenges are not just hurdles but also gateways to deeper insights and increased spiritual clarity. In conclusion, it is important to understand that everyone's spiritual path is unique. What works for one person may not necessarily work for another. The key is to keep an open mind, experiment, and find what resonates most for you personally. In the next chapter, we will discuss more techniques and strategies that can help you deepen your spiritual practices and develop an even stronger connection to the numbers and the messages they carry. In this final chapter of our journey through the mystical world of numbers such as 11, 11 and 22, 22, we turn our attention to permanently integrating these teachings into our daily lives. It is one thing to notice these numbers sporadically, quite another to use them as constant guides and advisors to accompany us on the path to a more fulfilling and aligned life. First, we need to understand how to build the bridges of consciousness that allow us to constantly integrate the wisdom of these numbers into our lives. These bridges are methods and practices that create a constant connection to the deeper meaning of these numbers and allow us to use them as tools for our daily growth and decision-making.